Space Coast, set up down here across from Patrick. They've made several announcements today about lightning and thunderstorms in the area within 5 miles. Most of the bad weather's blown through already. Surf conditions are not bad, it's a little bit dirty. Caught some fish, small fish, mostly small drum and whiting. But I am catching a few fish, but not in great numbers yet. We'll just keep on fishing till about 10:30 and see what happens. It's about 7:30, 7:45 now. Tight lines, everybody. Hey everybody, it's Space Coast. First fish of the day down here at just south of Cocoa Beach is a baby drum. As you can see down the beach, the weather conditions are not that great. It's been raining on me ever since I got here. So a little bit wet today down here south of Cocoa Beach, right across from Patrick Space Force Base. But at least we are getting some fish. First fish, a baby drum. Tight lines, everybody. Hey everybody, it's Space Coast. Got set up down here across from Patrick, just south of Cocoa Beach. It's a very rainy day today. It's been raining on me most of the morning. I have caught a few fish. Mostly I caught a baby drum and some other small fish. But kind of slow, but there are fish in the surf. But be prepared if you came out today to get wet. So I'll keep on giving you reports and showing you fish as I catch them, but tight lines, everybody. Space Coast. Just caught a whiting, probably not a keeper, but be a good bait size. Now that the rain stopped, fish are biting a little bit. I don't know if you can see it down there, but I have another one in the distance that while I was pulling this one in, that rod got hit too. So we're catching multiple fish at the Space Coast. Now I'm doubled up on catfish. I got a decent sized gaff top on the top, or sail cat, and a regular catfish on the bottom. These were caught way out there. I threw this thing out there 100 plus yards, and these both got on there at the same time. So still catching fish, some whiting, little pompano, some little drum, but lots of catfish today. Still down here south of Cocoa Beach. Doubled up here, a tiny little pompano and another gaff top sail cat. Like I said, that's the second one I've caught. That's only the second one I've caught this whole year. But we'll get these guys put back. Got that little baby pompano on top and a gaff top on the bottom. Now I'm fishing about 30 feet from shore. I mean, there's a trough pretty close, and all these fish seem to be very close to shore. Hey everybody, I'll give you a mid-morning fishing report just south of Cocoa Beach. I'm across from Patrick right now. I've caught, like 6 or 8 catfish, a lot of gaff catfish today. A couple whiting, a drum, a little baby pompano, but catching fish, but not in great numbers once again. But nice morning now that the rain cleared off. The first hour and a half I was down here, it rained off and on, and a few times it poured pretty heavily. But now the rain's cleared off, and looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. But we are catching some fish down here right across from Patrick. Tight lines. Just landed another small drum down here south of Cocoa Beach. I mean, I'm catching this guy maybe 15, 20 feet offshore. The fish seem to be running really close to the shore today, or really far out. Water's too shallow in between, so catching fish south of Cocoa Beach. I've been fishing a few hours. I've caught like between 10 and 15 fish, some catfish, a mix of small whiting, a few drum, small pompano. Nothing in great numbers and nothing in big size either. But I've got all my rods out but one. I've got one big rod in. But on the big rods with big cut bait, no strikes today. All just little stuff in the surf. Some of it's up pretty close, really within 20, 30 feet of where the water's breaking. It's just right there. There's a little bit of a trough. And then you got to go way out about 100 yards to get past the murky, muddy water where the waves are breaking out there. But we are catching some fish, and with any luck at all, we'll get on some more fish. Tight line. Space Coast again. Just caught a nice palmetto down here. He's about 6-7 inches long. That's about average for those along the coast. Once again, catching these 20 feet from shore, 25 feet from shore. The trough's pretty close with the incoming tide, so hopefully we can get on some fish up close. Tight lines, everybody. Hey, Space Coast here. Starting to tear down. It's about 10:15. The weather's going to start moving in from the west, moving to the east. So I'm going to go ahead and start tearing down. It's been cloudy all morning and pretty windy. I caught, I don't know, 15, 20 fish, a lot of catfish, a little mixed bag of everything else. But did catch some fish today. See in the background the tide's starting to come in, but it's a little rough. So that's going to be it for this week. No strikes on the big rods and just a mixed bag of fish today. But we did catch fish. Till next week, guys. Tight lines.